the development of supersensory perception through meditation. According to spiritual masters, all of us, as well as possessing 5 physical senses, also possess 5 inner senses, which are the senses of our soul or spirit. These 5 inner senses are independent from our 5 physical senses. During our normal awake state, our connection to the external world occurs through our 5 physical senses. However, during deep meditation or deep sleep or in a coma, where our normal state of consciousness is not operating, our soul is able to connect to the external world through our inner senses, which has nothing to do with our physical senses or our physical body. In our previous programs, we have also highlighted many of the inner experiences of seekers like Hafiz, Sadi, Rumi, and many others. These inner senses are also often referred to as supersensory perception or sixth sense. The purpose of spiritual masters like Rumi discussing these inner senses is not to purely make people aware of their existence, but to motivate people to develop them, so that they see the world in a different light. That is, to evolve the perspectives of everyone through their inner experiences. So their aim is to help people to develop this aptitude and not leave it untapped during their life. For example, the purpose of Sufi master Nizami's story about a beggar who each night sleeps on a stone unbeknown to him covering a treasure, and then in the morning begs for his living, is to make the reader aware of his or her own inner treasure, which is the aptitudes of the soul of the person. That is why spiritual masters often say people are asleep and they only wake up when they die, because during their life they are unaware of their soul and its aptitudes, and become only aware of them at the point of death. Also, knowing this fact alone will not develop our soul's aptitudes, as we must discover the method for activating these aptitudes, which can only be achieved through the guidance of a teacher who has attained these abilities. Just like if I want to become a bodybuilder, I must follow a set of exercises under the guidance of a professional bodybuilder or trainer. So in regard to development of the soul, I also need to develop its potentials under the guidance of an advanced soul builder or trainer, as these aptitudes don't develop automatically or through prayer or reading books. Consequently, I need to find a qualified teacher for development of the soul's aptitudes. The qualified teacher is a person who has developed his or her soul's aptitudes, but also has the authority to teach others, so both conditions are necessary. Furthermore, there are no shortcuts. There are those who think, for example, that through use of hallucinogens or drugs they can activate their inner senses and have visions. Yet all they are doing is altering their brain's chemistry through chemicals, which not only has side effects, but also produces delusionary visions that often lead to psychological issues. So just like there is no way for someone overnight to become a professional bodybuilder, there is also no way for someone overnight to develop his or her soul's aptitudes. Therefore, all these developments need time and a qualified teacher. Thus, when we become aware of our soul's aptitude, we need to find a qualified teacher. Such a teacher is not interested in showing his or her own abilities, but merely to develop the student's abilities in a stepwise manner.